Okay, y'all, guess what? Now, in 10 more days, I have to move one of my daughters into her college dorm. Not her college dorm, Lord, her apartment. She's moving to her second apartment. It's going to be her junior year. So, moving one daughter. And then in 16 days, I'm moving my other daughter out, becoming an empty nester. And she's going to her freshman year. So, yeah, you guys, let's talk about this journey we've been on. Let's talk about getting here. Let's just talk about everything that's been happening thus far, and still everything that has to happen before that day 10 and that day 16 gets here. So yeah, let's go down here and see what my daughter has packed. We're gonna talk about what we still have to do, and basically we're gonna just talk about it, because this is all the why I started this whole channel. So let's get into it for a minute. Let's just get into it and let's talk. All right, so we're gonna go down here and let's see what my daughter has packed so far. Not too bad. Let's see my hand. All right, so here we go. So that was very smart. So we're gonna tape these clothes. She does have some of my ready tape closed with stuff, so we'll lean those down and just kind of take those in like that. She's got a ton of stuff. These were great. They came from Amazon, so she's got quite a few of those. Something down there. Her book bag, mirror, fan. She got some rolling carts, some stuff. So, and baby, that's not even a half of it. Well, maybe it's the half of it, but it's definitely not all of it. So, we're getting ready. This journey, and again, this is one daughter we're moving. I have another one. She's already up in Ann Arbor. So she's moved out of one apartment and she's going to be moving into a different one. Different location for her, better pricing for her. So, and you know, different roommates. So we're going to see how that goes too. But yeah, people moving. It's going to be a never ending task. Plus my grandson has a first birthday party coming up in the midst of all of this too, so we got to deal with that and go celebrate with him, and it's a lot of other things happening too. So yep, let's talk about this journey. Can we talk for a minute? Now I know I can't sing, but you know I'll be trying to do a little 1-2 sometimes. But anyway, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I appreciate you showing up. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, do all the things so that you can see my journey. Because this is the whole reason why I started this page. I really wanted to just document, you know, I'm becoming an empty nester. My daughter is going to be moving. So leaving the house, this will be the first time since I've been 16 years old that I have not had a child in my house, and we're talking some years later. So my oldest is in his 40s. So it's been a hot minute. Like, I don't think I know any life really, you know, because I remember my younger years. I remember a little bit of my teen, but again, 16, I was a mom. So from that point up until the next 18 days when my last daughter leaves, I wanted to document this journey, because this is going to be new for me. New, just not having to be on mommy mode. And you're always on mommy mode, but you know what I mean. Like when you have your children in the house with you, it's a different kind of mommy mode. And I ain't going to have to do that no more. I ain't got to Uber nobody, take nobody, worry about no little teenage attitudes. None of the things. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. Now, am I sad she's leaving? Absolutely. Absolutely. This is my baby leaving. Every one of them leaving, it was hard. But when you know that last one leave, you ready but you not. You ready but you not. So that's where I'm at with this journey. I'm ready, but I'm not. But we got to get ready anyway. So, like I said, let's talk about it. Okay, so to get ready for it, I kind of just said, let me start documenting. Let me start documenting all the things I have to go through with her, um, all the experiences we're going to have, my emotions through those. And so this is, how I've gotten to the point I am today with my channel. I had to get through graduation day. Well, let's take it back. I think I even started back when I was trying to adapt to prom happening. Because senior moms, if you're a senior parent or you have a high school student, that senior year is reality year, especially because my child was very academically on point. So I knew college was in the cards for her. It was never a question. It was never a decision we were waiting to make if she was going to leave and home or not. And that's pretty much been with all of my kids. So college has just been that next step after high school. So I was someone who knew, okay, now the last one leaving. Now it's getting real. You get rid of the other ones, it's different. But when that last one was ready to leave, emotionally, it was kind of a wake-up call for me. Like, wow, I'm really not getting ready to have any kids in my house. I'm really not getting ready to have no kids. Like, it's still, even to think about that, against from a mother of being 16 years old, to today in my life, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Now I'm probably still gonna be real busy, I'm sure, but emotionally I needed to adapt. I knew I needed to take every day and really get my mind saying she's leaving, she's gonna be leaving. So anybody else, if you got a big adjustment that is going to happen, if you're also in the phase like me, empty nester coming, whether it's this year, next year, it was last year. If you've already done this journey, tap in. Let us know how was it easy for you? Were you bawling? Did you go into a depression? Like, how did you handle it? And I'm definitely not a depressive type person. Have I had depression experiences? Absolutely. I mean, life it's hard, so of course, but I'm not someone who, I'm very conscious of my mental health. So I knew, again, with this was going to be big for me, so I needed to document this. So hence Raise Them Now Me, hence the channel. But I've gotten through all of the things that I didn't know how I was going to get through, and you will too. You will. I can go back and look at videos to prove when I didn't know how I was going to get through prom, even whether it was financially or just whatever, what it was or what it becomes. God is able, and you get through it, and you're on to the next. And after prom, it was her graduation party. And, if you have a village, shout out to her village, our village. They were great in helping us get her prepared. You lean on your village where you have to, where they're willing to step in as preparing these journeys you're going through. Even if you just need to talk through your emotions with someone, get your village, get your people. So for me, this is my therapy. This is how I'm finding a way to get through it. We've been through a lot, but we're almost there. Like I said, my daughter had, when I say pages of stuff that I had to buy, and some of the things, like I said, her village helped buy. And it was some, but not, definitely I had to buy a whole lot of this stuff. So they definitely helped, but it still fell on, me and her dad to get things done. And so that was preparation. But again, when I didn't know how to get through this, we're down to maybe, she got a few little things written here. I don't know if you can see them. Real small hair dye, some cleanser, what's still on her list? Mascara, a curtain rod, a plant. Yeah, flashlight. So real minimal things, and then her groceries. So baby, when I say you're gonna get there, I'm gotten there. I'm happy to be able to look back and see how far we have come, how every day though I get closer, still the mental part of it starts weighing in. And that's okay. That's okay. But at least I can say, pat myself on the back for where we are today. We're not where we were worried about yesterday. And we're gonna get through tomorrow. So again, welcome to my channel. This is my little journey. I have still so much more to come, so many more experience I'm not even aware of that are gonna come, hopefully, mostly positive. I'm gonna show you when I move my daughter into her apartment. Definitely gonna show you when we move my other daughter into her dorm. And then from there, it's seriously on and popping, because that is really the now me part. What I'm gonna be doing? How I'm gonna be raising me? Like, what are my interests outside when I just have to decide this is what I want to do, where I want to go? Because even sometimes when you have children and you want to do things, it's one thing to pay for the price of one. It becomes a whole nother ball game when you have to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, whatever the case is. So, whether it's travel, a little weekend trip, hopefully I'm gonna be doing a little few of those. Going, sitting out and just woosah. Y'all hopefully get to see me doing my yoga, meditating, just finding who the F I am. Because I know, but I don't know if I know. I don't know if I know. So, follow my journey. Thank you for watching. Come back, watch again. I got a whole bunch of more shenanigans I'm sure I'm going to get into. So, I'm going to need y'all to be there with me, support me through it. Tell me girl when you need to tell me girl. And pat me when I need a little pat. But let's do this. Come back again, and I will see you soon. But yep, that's just a little bit of introduction into, this whole little story of mine that's starting to unfold day by day. What can you do? Just gotta love up on yourself, and that's what I plan to do. And I've always loved me. Don't get me wrong. I've always loved me some me. But I'm about to love me some me a whole lot more. Because now I don't have to share the same loving me with my kids every day. Because I definitely got to love them first. And I still do. I do. But I'm about to love on me. Love on me. You better love on you. You better love on you. And I will see you next time. Peace.